What is going on, nerds and nerdettes? It's your boy Stevie B. And I missed last week. I was busy. Just busy, man. I can't help it. Life happens. Got a lot on my plate these days. But good news is it's almost all done. Things are falling into place like they should be, and I think I got one more appointment with lawyers to get all paperwork and stuff settled after my father's death and taking care of my mother. So that's the good news, is it's all almost over with. So there you go. I'm happy it's almost gone. But I do have a little haul for you. It's going to be a combined haul for last week's books and this week's books. But some cool stuff. And once again, of course, I didn't take notes or do my due diligence to write down the key. That was mainly the first one. I can't remember who the first appearance is, but he's on the cover. So we'll just get into it. Oh, what's in the news these days? Man, I'm Spider-Man Brand New Day coming out this coming weekend. Can't wait. I probably won't see it opening weekend because it's probably sold out and it'd probably be a madhouse. So I'm going to probably wait until it calms down a few weeks. But we'll do a nice little non-spoiler review of it after I've seen it. Kind of like I did Supergirl. So we got that to look forward to. I started watching My Adventures with Superman. I didn't watch it before because I kind of thought it was a kid geared, type of show for young kids. But it hasn't been too bad. It's like I finished season 3, episode 6. It was kind of little boring, really. Kind of wasn't that great. I think they introduced Bizarro Superman. And I got one more episode 7 to watch. Jessica Cruz, however, I guess was introduced. I started it on season 2, and right in the middle of it. So I haven't watched the early episodes of season 2, and I didn't watch any of season 1 because I don't have that streaming app, and I just haven't had time to go back and watch it. But I have heard that Jessica Cruz was introduced in episode 3 this season. So we got Jessica Cruz, Green Lantern, probably. I've heard that they're setting up for a My Adventures with Green Lantern series, which is going to focus on Jessica Cruz. So that'll be good. San Diego Comic-Con has happened, and all the news pouring out from that has gone. We got new trailers, got new information, got a new Lanterns trailer, shows Guy Gardner. It looks like it's going to be pretty good. I'm excited for the Lanterns series. Got some more footage of Spider-Man Brand New Day, looking like it's going to be phenomenal. Avengers Doomsday looks like it might be good. I'm more excited for Spider-Man than I am Avengers, but we'll see how it pans out. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be fantastic because Marvel seems to be killing it in the cinematic universe, while DC kind of seems to be, taking a dump on it, and then excelling in the television series and animated series stuff. So, which Marvel has not been typically that great in. So, gave up on Spider-Man Noir. I just couldn't watch it anymore. For me, it's just unwatchable. I don't like it. I don't like Nicolas Cage, for one, so that's probably the main reason. But I don't like the period piece type stuff, and so just not a fan. Probably won't follow it. But anyway, let's get into some comic books. Okay, this is the one that y'all will probably have to light me up in the comments because I can't remember what this guy's name is. Honestly, I should have passed on it. Not a big Silver Surfer fan, but I got Silver Surfer number 5, Skyrider of the Spaceways. First appearance of this guy, whose name I can't figure out. Foil facsimile. I feel like it goes without saying these days. And one I am excited to get. Well, the rest of them I'm extremely excited to get. But a Grail book, but we'll have to settle for the foil facsimile. Showcase number 4, first appearance of the Flash, Barry Allen. Shiny. Love it. As you can tell, I got my microphone figured out, so the sound quality should be so much better than it was before. Next up, I have the original of this one, and so when I saw the full facsimile, I had to pick it up. I want to say it's Nick Cardy, and I'm probably wrong because I'm always wrong. And like I said, I didn't do my due diligence. It's either Nick Cardy or I'm thinking it's Nick Cardy. I don't know. If I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments. Like I said, I'm always wrong, but it looks like his work. Number 1, Batman 156. Love the cover. Got the original. Had to have the foil. Next up, Amazing Spider-Man number 14. First appearance of the Green Goblin. Excited for that. Love it. You know, when you can't afford the big books, man, these full facsimiles are just really doing it for me. I did, however, this week when I did my orders, there was a foil facsimile, and it was a book that I would love to have, but it's treasury size, and I hate those things, those giant treasury size books. I absolutely despise them. They look cool and everything, but man, they're too hard to store and they're too hard to keep from getting damaged. So I just really don't like them. I did get the Superman Muhammad Ali one because, man, I've always wanted that book. But I passed on the treasury size, so you won't be seeing that in the next episode. But last but not least, judging from the thumbnail, you probably know what it is. Probably my favorite Green Lantern cover of all the time. And man, I just love it so much. And it's a lot of people. I think most people would definitely agree with this being one of the best Green Lantern covers of all time. There's Green Lantern number 49. You'd think that the like the tagline somewhere on here would say like vulgar display of power, because that's what comes to mind when I see this. When I love it. Of course, this is when Coast City is destroyed and Green Lantern loses his shit and goes around and kills off the entire Green Lantern Corps and steals their rings so he can bring Coast City back to life, and ends up becoming the Parallax, a villain. So awesome story. And that, of course, gave us Kyle Rayner, which I'm assuming will end up in Lanterns at some point too. So hold on to them Kyle Rayner keys. Oh, one thing I wanted to talk about, something, man, that has been bugging me, man. For those of you who have the Key Collector app, I'm not going to argue with you whether the app is trash or whether it's good. I like it for its information purposes. It has a ton of information you could find, at the touch of a finger. And I love that when I need to know something, where this first appearance is, or what, or what are some, I love to dive through their $20 keys, their $50 keys in the sections. And then I love to see what's coming up. I like to see what's trending and of course, it's funny whenever they drop a so and so has been Jake Gyllenhaal has been cast as Ghost Rider. Yeah. And all of a sudden, and then the next week you see on the hot books that, and I'm like, whatever. My problem with it has always been is the spec deck. Whoever does the spec deck is absolutely retarded. For me, speculation is a book that is under the radar, that nobody expects to become anything, but based on some information or some subtle clues or speculation on your part, you think maybe this will be a good book to hold on to and stuff. That's what I consider fun when we talk speculating. I consider that part of collecting, and I consider it one of the fun parts of collecting is just picking these books up, and saying, I have a feeling about this. I got a feeling, because everyone wants to be right. I know I've said that before. I'll say it again, but it's human nature to want to be right. So when you spec on something and boom, and all of a sudden it pans out and you're right, it just feels good. Doesn't mean I'm going to flip it and sell it or nothing. It just feels good to be right and say, I knew that was going to happen and everything. But the spec deck and key collector, I'm sorry, but Giant Size X-Men #1 is not a spec book. Okay, so to put that in there and go, to me, I mean, you're putting that in a speculation category, like this might be valuable someday. Well, no shit, Sherlock. It's GSX #1. Of course it's valuable, but he's got GSX #1, ASM 300, Amazing Fantasy 15, and he's rattling off these absolute holy grails of comic books as speculatory. That's not speculation, man. That's saying these books they're already there, man. There's no speculation on those. Hulk 181 is not a spec book anymore. It's a bona fide high dollar grail. So I would really love to see him change that feature up and focus more on books that aren't already massive grail books already, but more on books that have potential for growth. Giant Size X-Men #1 is going to continue to grow regardless of movie hype or any other hype. It's a giant size grail. It's always going to be a giant size grail. It's always going to continue to increase in value. It may dip here and there and do a little of this, but it's never going to just plummet. It's never going to plummet. It's going to hold. It's going to be a highly sought after book forever. Same with AF-15. It's always going to be a sought after book. It's always going to command premium prices. So those are no longer spec books. So for them to put that in the category of speculation, spec books, you might want to keep an eye on this one. It could be valuable someday. That's not speculation. That's not what people consider speculation. That's just stating the obvious. So I always thought, man, I don't want to write into them and tell them these things, but I'm like, they wouldn't listen to me anyway. But so anyway, that's going to do it for the haul video. I am going to do the C's right after we finish filming here. I'm going to pull out all my C's. Should be a one-parter, but I'm going to, for my Just the Keys series that I've been doing, we've done A's and B's. We're doing C's. I don't have as many C's as I did A's and B's, so it should be a one-parter. I hope when we get to when we get the E's, probably I may even do this. The D's are probably going to be pretty big. Shut up. That's what she said. No, but we get to E. F's probably be sizable, but anyway, the C should be a one-parter. Might even throw the. No, I won't do that. But it'll probably be a one-parter. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys are really enjoying these series. By the view numbers, it looks like it's but I'm enjoying going back through my key boxes and just rediscovering what I've had that I forgot I've had for so long. So come back later today for that one. Probably be an hour after this one posts. So two for today since I skipped you last week. So be on the lookout for that. But that's going to do it for the haul video for today. Before you go, do all those YouTube things. Love for you. Do like, subscribe, comment, and share. And be sure to tune in for episode 4, the C's, in my Just the Keys series. Peace.